Hey everybody, Matt here. As you can tell by the title up above, this is going to be a video on the NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act. Now, if you've been to Blog TV with me the last couple weeks, we have discussed this. I haven't made a video about it because I wanted to see how it was going to turn out. But Obama signed it into law today. Even though he said he wouldn't, even though he said he would veto the bill, he signed it into law under the promise that, well, he was going to do his best to try and repeal the portions of the bill that he didn't agree with. But let's be honest, he's not going to repeal anything. I think we can all agree that he had no intentions of ever repealing anything. He had no intentions of vetoing it. He wants this in law just like everybody else in the administration, in the government, wants this into law. You know, I think it's funny because in the last couple weeks I have seen more, you know, constitutionalists, Republicans, Democrats, and I'm talking people, not politicians, because politicians are not fucking people. More people from more sides of the political spectrum upset about this law than I have ever seen in a very, very, very long time. It's very rare that something gets complete agreement from all sides of the political spectrum. Very rare. And this is one of those things. I have seen everybody bitching and moaning and making videos and protesting, and every, you know, left-leaning organizations, right-leaning organizations, you know, constitutionalist organizations. Everybody hates this bill, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You know, I remember I did a video here several months ago about Anwar al-Awlaki getting killed, and I had about a 50-50, you know, hit rate on that. About 50% of the people that watched that video agreed with me that it was wrong. That regardless of what this guy had done, he was a U.S.-born citizen. He should have been, to the best of their ability, captured and brought in for trial. And the other half just said, no, it didn't matter. He was a bad guy. It's good what we did. And all I can say is, how do you like it now? Because that was a step in this direction. This NDAA bill is another step. Okay, and there will be another one later on down the road. It may be next month, it may be next year, I don't know. But there will be another step. Okay, it doesn't matter who's in charge, it doesn't matter what the administration, it doesn't matter if it's Republican, it doesn't matter if it's Democrat. We are heading the same direction towards restrictions of our freedoms and our rights. Okay, we are now able to be locked up without a trial as U.S. citizens. It doesn't matter if we're here, it doesn't matter if we're abroad, it doesn't matter. The government can now lock us up if they deem us a terrorist. And as most of us in the gun, gear, prep community know, if you've done any kind of research at all, I mean, the things that qualify you as a potential terrorist or as suspicious in the eyes of not just the federal government, but now they're training local government to see this as well, are simple things like having more than 7 days worth of food, certain types of constitutional or libertarian speak, or bumper stickers or literature, asking for permission, to authorize when a police officer stops you, asking for authorization of why are you stopping me? Oh, that's a reason you might be a potential terrorist. Some of the most ridiculous things. I mean, every one of us in the gun and gear and prepping community could be considered a terrorist because we have guns, we prep, we generally believe in the Constitution. Even though there's nothing illegal about it, well, now maybe there is. And even if there's not, we can still be detained indefinitely by the federal government. This is the natural progression of how things have gone. I'm not saying it started with Anwar al-Awlaki. It started a long, long time ago. We've been moving towards this, regardless of who's in power. This is something we need to be careful of. People say that we don't have the power, that the federal government has all the power, and I call bullshit. Okay, when the biggest turnout for a presidential election in the last 20 years was under 30% of registered voters, we have the power. We're not fucking using it. We're not writing our congressmen. We're not getting up off our lazy asses to make a phone call or send an email or go to the voting booth. We're not doing all the things we're supposed to be doing. Those things that are our responsibility as American, as U.S. citizens. We're not doing them. So few of us actually go out there and do the things we're supposed to do. We have to start doing something because it's going to continue to go downhill. We're going to continue to lose our rights, to lose our freedoms. And I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat or a Libertarian or a Constitutionalist, a Tea Party member. I don't care what you are. This affects us all in the same way. Whatever rights and freedoms you care about are slowly being stripped away, regardless of what your political leanings are. It is going downhill quick, and we need to do something about it. And I'm not trying to turn this into a political, ad or anything like this, but fucking A, man, I'm just going to say it. Vote for Ron Paul if you like having the freedom and liberty to do whatever it is that makes you happy in this world. Because he believes more in freedom and liberty than any Democrat or Republican out there. I mean, guys, I don't care if he makes it on the ballot or not. Write his name in. Okay? We got to get somebody in there who actually gives a shit about the Constitution and gives a shit that he thinks people should have the freedom to make their own choices and make their own decisions. We need somebody in office who's going to say, look, we need to stop abusing the American people. We need to stop screwing with the rest of the world. We need to concern ourselves with our own problems and fix our own shit before trying to police the rest of the world and just be the best country we can be. Anyway, I kind of went off on a rant there, but that's what we need, guys. It's what we need. It's what we have to do. We need to get up off our asses and we need to start doing something, okay? We need to vote. We need to write our congressmen, write our senators, send emails, make phone calls. Go stand out in front of your congressman's office, your senator's office. Go stand there and hold up a damn sign if that's what you have to do. I don't care, but we need to do something because we're going the wrong way and we're getting there way too fast. So, anyway, guys, that's it. I'm going to get out of here. I really, really appreciate you guys watching. Questions, comments, all that stuff, please send them my way. Video responses, awesome. Appreciate you guys watching, guys, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.